Hello and welcome back to my studio. Today we are going to follow me as I work on a painting that I started sometime during quarantine. I don't remember exactly when. It's a pretty big piece. It has 3 separate pieces and I've been putting off working on it until today. I finally got my new easel in, and yesterday I got new paints in that I had bought specifically to work on this, and of course, eventually other projects. But anyway, I am working on filling out the layers of a cliff. But that's not the only reason that we're here today. I wanted to talk less about the painting like I did last time and more about where I'm at in my life, emotionally, mentally. So, just like the title of the video says, I quit my job today. I'm not entirely sure how I feel. Honestly, I think I'm trying to not feel anything. I want to avoid feelings right now because I don't want to get so overwhelmed with the idea of finding a new job and starting somewhere new that it keeps me paralyzed. So today I put in a bunch of applications, try and make me feel like I'm productive, I guess. So why did I quit my job? It's so hard for me to actually verbalize because when I think about that idea, a billion images and thoughts just come rushing forward, and it's hard to pick and choose anything out of all that chaos. So I will try to do my best. Reasons why I quit. It is chaos there. When I first started working there, I wanted to be a store manager. I wanted to move up and feel like I was making something of myself. And so I put a lot of my passion and energy and emotion into trying to fix what was wrong with the store. And I knew it was going to take time, but the issue that I ran into was just an unwillingness from a lot of people to implement changes and come up with ideas to help. And there was just so much. It's hard to figure out what to fix at once. There's drama, constant drama, attitude from handful of people, which doesn't make for a good work environment. It was very toxic there, and I couldn't stand going. I can't even express how much I wanted to not be there when I was there. It had gotten to that point. I think it was like, a month and a couple of weeks in when I finally broke and I got burnt out and I couldn't take it anymore. And since then, I've just been struggling to keep myself together and continue to go into work without having a panic attack. And even if there's a day that I don't have a panic attack, the other days I feel, I don't want to say repulsed by the place, but in a way I kind of want to use that word because it's a strong word. I felt like when I was there was a dirtiness on me that I needed to get off. And not dirtiness in a sense of like, hey, it's not a clean place. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but constantly keeping up on cleaning. It was more of the way that the environment was so toxic. I just really got tired of being treated like I was stupid, being talked down to, being micromanaged, being told how to do my job when I've been doing this for 6 years and there's no faith and trust from upper management that I am capable of doing my job. And yeah, all of it today, I was just like, I need to make a change in my life. And if I don't do something drastic, I know this sounds absolutely insane. If I don't do something drastic, then I'm just going to get stuck in the same place that I am right now. I've applied to quite a few places. I'm waiting to hear back on one of them. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. And I'm trying my best not to panic and worry, because now I don't have any income until I find something. And there are a lot of jobs out there, but I'm not in the greatest place right now. Like, with everything going on, I'm trying to quit smoking. I don't have a license, so there's a lot of jobs I'm like, wow, that'd be a nice job, but I don't have my license yet, which there's some good news. I know, like, whoa, you don't have your license? Yeah, I don't even know if I talked about this at all. Okay, quick summary. Basically, when I was 19, I got diagnosed with epilepsy, and I was treated for that. I had to give up my license. Then I want to say it was like 4 years ago, 4.5, 5, somewhere around that area, I had to go back in for testing because the medication that I was on, nothing ever seemed to help. It all seemed to exacerbate the problem. Well, long story short, come to find out I don't have epilepsy. It's a psychological issue, not a neurological issue, which I call them panic attacks. But most of the time, they are non-epileptic psychogenic seizures. I have an anxiety or panic attack, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I've touched on this, but like, I do a lot of screaming, and I scratch my arms and bang my head and pull my hair, and it honestly feels like I'm going to explode. So that's a quick summary of that. So because of that whole situation, I had to work really hard to get my license back. And there's been some issues as of recently, and I got my license suspended because of supposedly non-existent paperwork that I turned in. But anyway, so working towards that, working to get a driver assessment, waiting for them to call me back, set up that appointment. So I am working on fixing things in my life, but a lot of stuff isn't fixed, and it limits me. So right now I'm just looking for something, anything that I can have some sort of income right now while I try to figure things out. And I want to go back to school. And, even if I can take classes at home online, I want to go somewhere with my life. And I'm not entirely sure still what that is, but I'm going to keep moving forward because I don't want to live in the past anymore. I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror and say, this is the person that I have created, and be proud of it. Not just accepting where I am in my life, but also feeling proud and, I don't even know, just a positive outlook when I look in the mirror, I guess. Something. That was totally going somewhere, and then I felt like I was rambling for a while there, and I lost track of where I was going. So anyway, I have been feeling, I don't know if I feel stable. I guess a little bit, maybe a lot. I don't have any more of those super focused, obsessive sessions, I guess you can call them. I do find I am bored, but I also suffer from ADHD, so not doing something drives me mad. I have to be doing something, and it's really bad. I can't just sit and watch a TV show. I need to be doing something with my hands too. Coloring, drawing, I don't know, anything. Most of the time I'll pick an activity and listen to something in the background because I can't not be listening to something. It can't be music. A lot of times though, I need to be visualizing the show or the movie that I'm watching in my head while I listen to it, while I focus on a task at hand, whether it be painting or drawing or the diamond painting thing, puzzles. I have to have all of that, or I don't feel like there's enough stimulus. And that's frustrating. That's not something that I've addressed yet at my doctor's office. We're trying to work on managing my anxiety now that I am stabilizing more, which is nice. My anxiety is one of those bigger issues. It's part of the reason that I have a hard time not smoking. I live in constant anxiety. It's constant, and most of the time I can pretty much manage, but it's hard when it constantly wears on you. And then I have those days like yesterday and today when my anxiety feels like it is through the roof. And I also feel like I need to be doing something. Yet at the same time, I'm tired and unmotivated to actually do anything. It's very complicated and very frustrating to sit here and watch something, but want to be doing something, but not be willing to do anything. And I feel it constantly. Oh, I need to find a job fast because I'm going to lose my mind if I don't get a job. Anyway, so yeah, just trying to focus on dealing with my anxiety right now and growing and trying to just better myself, because I know that in order to get somewhere in life, I have to work hard for it, and it may take time, because I know it's going to take time. I'm not going to heal overnight, but I'm willing to put the work in. And it may not be as fast-paced as I particularly like, but I'm trying to be proud of the small accomplishments, the small changes. I don't drink pop really anymore. I've been drinking a lot more water. I just cut that out cold turkey. I'm almost out of vape juice. I'm not buying any more. I'm cutting that out cold turkey. But I have faith in myself because I have a vision. It's not a specific vision, but a person that I am. But I'm not that person today, and that's okay, because someday I will be that person. And I gotta work for it, but I know I'll get there. So thanks to everybody who is still listening and who is following me still. right now, life is completely insane. I actually plan to do 2 more videos with this painting series, as there are 3 pieces. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to talk about at that next video. During the next video? Why is English so weird? Anyway, but I'm sure I can figure something out. So once again, thanks everybody for following me, and anybody who isn't following me, please feel free to subscribe and watch my art and listen to me talk about how crazy I am. So thanks, and you all take care now. Bye.